So, share. You want to share something? So, which topic we can discuss? Anyone? Git, because tomorrow we will start
Because
real
tomorrow
time.
we will start real time.
Tomorrow we will start real time project. That's what I'm telling. Anyone have discussed anything? Tell me. Someone messaged in the group that she interview tomorrow. Anyone have an interview tomorrow? Okay, yesterday how many candidates? I shared the drive link also, and also I'm sharing the questions list also. So everyone received, right? Everyone in Telegram group, I think maybe. So I shared the questions and everything. Drive link also. So how many candidates do this real time? Because I want to start real time project right now from Monday.
Ram, I was doing it,
Hmm.
but unfortunately, since it was Saturday and Sunday, so I had some work aligned.
Yeah,
So I
why
wasn't
I'm
able.
telling, because now if you are making real time project live, then if you're facing
Right,
any
right.
problem, because in
Yes.
this type with 20 projects we have, and also all most projects we have to complete 30 to 45 days. So that's why if we complete all projects in that also good for us now, then we can start new things also. Because if, after real time project, I think.
Yes. So, yeah, so I think night, and
Today
fortunately,
actually the
if
session
it
I'm starting
gets
because
completed by
some.
tomorrow, I would be able to.
Actually, today I'm started session because someone telling that she have an interview tomorrow. So she told me to would help. So because we are here to help to anyone. So anyone who said they schedule the interview, they can also join. They can share the screen. We will discuss about the JD to clear his interview. Okay. Otherwise, today actually I don't want to start the session. Okay, fine. We start the session, then we'll discuss something because already we started the session. So we can discuss in Git, right? Or Docker. Which topic we can discuss today?
Can we start from Git?
Okay, fine. So we can start
How
from
to
the
push
Git
the
also.
code under?
Hmm.
Yes.
So anyone can share the screen and they can start. Okay. Otherwise, I will ask the question. You can give the answer because Monday we will definitely start real time project because one of my friend who is already completed these things. So yeah, I know someone said they have interview tomorrow, but I think it's not joined. Because our main motto to clear in candidates interview. So if anyone have interview, they can share the screen JD. Then we can discuss about that, and we will try to clear his interview. Okay. In particular subject, we can discuss that what topic they have to cover in interview, and they actually we will ask him her, and we she have to give the answer. After that, in the answer anything wrong, then we can suggest him. You can say like this. Okay, regarding we can take her interview and we will give them also some tips and tricks that how can you do this. So fine, we can start the Gits. Okay, so everyone aware about the word Git is the version control system, right? Okay, fine. I will ask you some question. Commands, I think yesterday we will discuss about the what type of commands and what type of uses of the commands. Already we discussed yesterday. So if anyone miss, there are already videos shared in the group. They can check. Okay. So fine, I will start. Okay, fine. Okay. So what is the tagging in Git? Sorry. Oh, okay, sorry. So what is the tagging in Git? Hello? Am I audible? Actually, tagging which allows to yes. Anyone? What is tagging in Git? I'm asking.
I think we give a tag in order to give a short name or an alias to a particular,
Mhm.
say a branch, or in that case, if to just make it easier to call.
Mhm.
I think.
Okay, anyone? What they are doing? What developer doing with the tagging?
Basically, like we can use
Mhm.
tagging multiple purpose.
Yeah,
In my
actually
case, I'm
tagging
using tagging.
allows to developer to mark all the important checkpoints, and that through the
Yeah.
courses of their project's progress instead of commit IDs. Like suppose we can tag some name which we can use to commit from the checked output the pushed a remote repository also. So that is the
And
tagging. We can tag anyone also, something like this. Developers.
yeah.
Suppose we are I am a Node.js full stack developer, and actually I'm working in full stack developer. So whenever I'm actually going to read some codes, they already there are commits so many peoples. So they can also allow to we can allow to you can also you can changes anything in GitHub's repositories also. Okay. Another question. Everyone know about what is forking in Git? Forking repository called fork. So forking allows to experiment with the changes, something like that, without worrying original project and the process ideal proposing change to someone else projects. That is called forking. Everyone know now how to clone the Git repository. What command we will use to any Git repository if you want to clone anything?
Git clone.
Okay. What is the function of git config?
Uh, you can config one time or one time repository.
Hmm. For this, what we can use this command, right? Like git
Yes.
installation, and we can define the repository behavior, preference, and user informations also. Okay. Anyone? Okay, fine. That's the answer. Like actually, git config is a great way to configure our option to git installation, and we can use this command for this. Okay, and we can define the repository behavior, preference, and user information also. Okay, so what is the process for creating a repository in Git? What is the process? How you can make one repository in your GitHub account? There is the what is the process we have to ready doing anything. Okay, and what command we have to use.
I think we use Git in it and
Correct.
the repository is made
Yeah.
in any directory.
Hmm. So this is the some question. They are not directly ask you that what command you use for git initialize. They are asking like this also. So what is the process to creating repository on Git? Then you can say which we can use the command git init where initialize the repository. We can log in first time if you are directly install the Git base. Then you have to log in the also with the Git repository. Okay. What is the origin of the Git?
Your login ID and password, no?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes, we will do this. After that, when you get in its tries, if you are not login, then they will ask you your GitHub ID and passwords. Then you can directly log in through, and there you can do also. In VS Code, there are so many options also. You can directly upload in your GitHub repository your codes also, whatever you code make. Okay. So there are lots of options there also. Okay, another thing like what is the origin in Git? Origin, okay.
Git bash,
Yes, tell me
Git bash,
what? I am not getting.
Git bash, Git bash. It's a terminal for the login the Git bash, no?
Yeah, actually, the origin. What is the
Origin
what in Git?
origin is just a remote repository reference.
Yeah, let's
Git
take that.
origin remote.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Origin is the remote repository that project was originally cloned by from and is used to original repository. Okay, and what did they allow? They allow easier referencing. Okay, Git push. I think everyone know, right? What is Git push? Git push.
For in Git push, in the GitHub, we push the code into GitHub
Mhm.
from local repo to remote repo
Yeah,
through Git push.
correct. Git push,
Uh, when we take the code from central repo to our local repo.
mhm. And with the
Now
repository.
I have a question.
Uh,
Uh, See, to pull code to our local repo, we sometimes use git clone.
uh,
We also use git remote add origin.
yeah,
So there is any
sometimes.
difference in using this thing, or when we use
No,
git clone and
no,
when we use remote add origin?
no. There is no difference. If anyone know what is the difference, that can let me know. But I don't think so.
Okay. And what is difference between git clone and forking?
What?
Fork. Where we use fork also, no,
You
to
can.
clone the repo.
Can you message in chat box?
Okay.
Difference between Git and what you told telling? Am I audible? Okay, fork. So already you know what is the fork, right?
Yes.
What is fork?
In fork, we clone
Hmm.
the repo
Okay. And Git also we
in
clone
GitHub.
the. Hmm.
Clone. But do we use differently, or when we use fork, when we use git clone?
Okay. Anyone know this answer?
Actually, fork is uh, bring others repository in our GitHub. Means if we want, suppose X person has created some code and kept in his public repository, and
Mm-hmm.
that code I want to refer in my project. For that, I can fork that code and I can bring to my GitHub account. So with the fork, we can
Yeah.
means we can
Fork
download that.
what they are doing, they creates your own copy repository, and your own copy means that you will be able to contribute the changes to your copy to repository to other affecting the original repository. And cloning means you make to local copy to repository, not your own copy. That it has a downloading repository on the local hard drive. Unlike forks, clones have reference on their original repository. The picture shows the visual explanation of compares there are two. Anyone have a different answer, they also can share. Hello.
Like, uh,
Yes.
hello,
Yes, ma'am.
like git clone. So
Hmm.
can we use fork or anything in command line also?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm asking, I don't know because I thought fork is used at the GitHub and clone, yeah, GUI, and git clone is used for a command line. But I thought both are the same.
Not getting the
Uh,
question. You can type
can
the
we
your question
do
in.
forking using command also?
Can you paste the question in chat box? I am not understand.
Also, I want to ask, can anyone explain their branching strategy that they use in their organization? See, as I am from non-IT, I have no means experience or no knowledge about the branching strategies that any company uses. So, if anyone can explain their branching strategy which they use
Branches
in their
strategy
company.
like you want to join in IT company. That's you asking or something else.
No. In Git branch, there are some branches like master branch, dev branch. So how
Hmm.
in our organization it works? So just someone can explain in a little bit how in our organization the branching happens. Means how and in our organization Git is actually used. Can anyone just share some information?
Anyone have knowledge? Then share.
Yeah, so in our organization, what like especially we are doing. Am I audible?
Yes, 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 ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So in our organization, what we are doing is like we have created a feature branch, and like say I have created a say a Git account, and I have created a feature branch in my Git account in my Git repo, and once like I have pushed a code, say a Ansible code playbook or something, I have pushed into Git, and I test it. If it passes the initial test, then we test the same code in our dev box. So for dev also we create another branch. So like this, after every successful pass, like for dev, ST, ET environments, if we keep on merging it, the new codes, and we keep on merging it, like in dev, after dev, the new code is merged into ST and AT, and after successful results, then we merge the final code, we merge it into our main branch. That main branch can include codes from all the developers. This is the approach that we follow.
Just to again ask you, see, you work on feature bunch, right? And you do commits. Okay. And after that, if it is successful, you merge that to dev or any branches or anything else.
Yes. After the
You merge
success,
it.
we merge it
So
into this.
yeah,
Yes.
once you merge it, do you make a tag over there or what you do? Or you do a tag or do, what you do
Uh,
once you merge it?
you can create a tag also, or otherwise without a tag also you can use it. It totally depends on you how you want to use it.
And
But
after that,
if you are using it in a production environment, so it would be better you create a tag and then use it. It would be like because in production we want everything to be smooth and easy and short. So that's why.
Okay.
And if
Yeah,
any bugs,
Yes,
if
yes.
any bug is there in your dev branch, then how it will be.
No, so say supposingly I am testing my dev branch code, and if there is a bug, then we will first try and resolve it. Like especially like it can be anything while because we follow the agile method. Like we do not create the entire playbook or if I'm talking about Ansible code, we do not create the entire playbook once. We create subtasks and we keep on merging it to our final codes. Like the work is distributed among the different developers like that. So we keep on fixing it and then we merge it in phases.
Okay, there itself it will be fixed, or it will be moved to the another means a hot fix branch like that. Branches
No,
will be
no,
there.
there itself.
Okay, okay, thank you.
in a real time, mostly what we will do is we developers will development team manager will take care about this type of task actually. Not we will perform actually. So it's right.
I'm not getting. Can you speak again?
your voice was not that clear.
Hello. Yeah. In a real time environment, we cannot do all these like code merging and all these things. So development team manager will be there. That is, for that branch he has a master. This position was master. He will take care about the code merging and all these things. But that trading fashion she said right. That is the process we follow in the real time. But we cannot do it actually. We will coming to our admin environment. Like what we will do is we will perform like cloning and merging and this type of no not merging also cloning and creating the repositories and configuring the repositories. We will create it actually. That's this type of task we will perform in real time in creating the new users and adding the new users. Admin type of activities we will do.
Yeah, it varies from the organization to
Yes.
organization and also from role to role. So
Mm.
if like you have to like if you are opting for an interview, so you have to take it in a wider role. So
Yes.
yeah.
No, just I'm saying that real time we are not using, so it should be the process like that. Yeah, we will go with the next question. Yes, and previously somebody asked for the Git clone and Git fork, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, the
Yes,
thing
yes,
is,
yes, yes.
Git fork, what it will do is it will clone the repository,
Mm-hmm.
but it will act as an independent repository. Okay.
Okay.
Coming to the Git clone, like it will create a copy of the branch and it will sync the code between the previous one and this clone repository. It has a sync the code. It will sync the code automatically.
Okay.
Did you got my point?
Yes, yes.
Can you explain once again?
Yes. Yeah.
One minute. Git clone means git pull will be same
No.
because it
That
will
is
also
different.
sync.
No. That is different. This is different. See, Git clone means cloning the repository one repository to another repository. We are creating the one another branch. So okay, it has a sync it will sync the code automatically. If we are changing anything in the parent one, it will sync automatically to the child one. Okay, that is the Git clone. It will happen. Coming to the Git fork, It doesn't. It will act as a independent, independent branch. Did you got my point? Or not? Hello.
No.
Guys, already we
See,
discussed about
see
Git pull and Git
that
paste
the thing
yesterday
is,
session, I think.
See,
anybody.
my repo is empty. My repo is empty. If
Okay.
I do git clone,
It
all
should.
the branches
Yes.
from the remote repo will come to my local repo, right?
It will come, but the thing is, when we when we added any file to that main repository, here local repository also, it will automatically fetch the data. It will work for the git clone. Coming to git fork, it doesn't happen. It will act as an independent repository. That's what I'm explaining.
And git fork will only happen in GitHub. It will not happen in my local repo, right?
Yes, yes,
Or,
yes.
Okay.
And in clone, we have a sync in between both the repositories. Okay, if you change anything, it will change automatically. Here also, it will affect.
Hmm. Samuel shares JD in Telegram. Can you share the screen and show you can show your JD?
Ram is asking you to take a look into your Telegram.
Yeah, I will check. Yeah, he's
Okay,
sharing
he's
this.
present.
Hmm.
Yeah. Before that, somebody asked, what is the difference between git pull and git fetch, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we will discuss about this also. Are you
Okay.
sharing personally? Okay, fine. I will share the screen. Don't worry.
Yeah, you was shared already.
I'm sharing.
Samuel, Samuel, he was showing job description.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is the job description which I have to discuss. Okay, I will share.
Yeah,
Okay,
recently.
I will share. Okay, don't worry. Now you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So this is the job description. Okay. Build release management activity, execution of the batch, run data loads, jobs etc across development, QA and code environments. Okay. After that, shell scripting also. Shell scripting, SQL inquiry, managing app, server, Linux box and log tracing. And setting CID pipeline using tools like CB, Jenkins, TeamCity, Terraform, Jira, Maven builds, SonarQube, Bitbucket, JFrog, BlackDuck, Selenium, and implementing the best practice DevOps build and release management activities. Implement patch recommendation fix or network application vulnerability. So basically, they are asking some CIDs, Docker, Jenkins, and every little bit they are asking little bit. Okay, and
No, not the Docker also completely. It should be with the Jenkins integration, Maven, Git, those things will
uh,
be.
and I think they are asking also commands right now for SQL commands for shell scripting, Linux box.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yes.
Mm.
You can know the like back how to take the backup command, how to select the with multiple. It's
Okay.
enough, I think.
When Samuel, when your interview?
I'm having the interview tomorrow Monday.
Tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow Monday and one on Wednesday as well.
You have two technical rounds?
Um, I think it's gonna be one technical round. I think this will be the
Okay,
most.
so what do you know about the shell scripting?
No, really on that I haven't done shell scripting. What I can do on this job description, I can do more on the pipeline,
Hmm?
and I can run Docker images. I can create Docker files with YAML.
What do you
Let
know
me see.
about the Terraform? What do you know about Terraform? What
Yeah,
is
I know a
Terraform?
little bit about. I know a little bit about Terraform. Just
Okay.
a little bit. Entry level kind of create
Whatever you know,
VPC.
just speak. Suppose you feel that your interview right now, and we are
Yes.
asking you have a question, and whatever you have notes that you can speak with the C because tomorrow you will definitely can speak also. So whatever you have a knowledge you can share. Okay. So I am asking you some question, you have to give the answer. Okay.
Yeah.
Suppose I am asking what is CI/CD pipeline.
CI/CD pipeline means continuous integration and continuous deployment.
Hmm.
Uh, Continuous integration means simply means it's a development life cycle process
Hmm.
that helps in continuously building and delivering um, the product life cycle.
Hmm.
Each time there's a change in the gate, each time a code is being written or committed, it triggers a build in the pipeline.
Okay.
And continuous deployment,
Hmm.
it's it's been done in the production area when all the codes are tested and run successful. Then it can be dockerized and deployed in a cluster in Kubernetes that can be then deployed to the production area, and then the cycle goes on and on.
Okay.
One
So.
small correction. It's not about production environment. It should be every environment.
Mhm.
That
Okay.
is ever QA.
Okay.
And one more thing, first of all, when we are going to attend the interview, first of all, we have to be frequently about what we have kept in the resume. Just we have to be like
What tools you have add in your resume, and you are
yes,
Mhm.
comfortable
yes.
on this or no? That also.
See, no, no. When they will ask for the which type of tools you have been worked on, can you please explain me about your experience and daily activities? They within the 50,
They will
within
ask
the first
you your roles and responsibility.
yes, yes. Within the 15 minutes, they will ask what you spoke, right? They will ask in that only. They will ask every question in that only. They will ask. So
So Samuel, can you tell me something about yourself? Like what's your roles, responsibility, and which tools have a knowledge? Okay, and what's your experience also? Because they will ask you same things.
Okay. Okay. I started my career in as a DevOps. I started my IT career in the 22nd century, where I was a solution architect, and while I was there, we created
Samuel,
multi-tenant.
one thing. Sorry to interrupt you. First, start from the uh, present experience, okay, and after that, go to the previous experience.
Okay, the first I should start with the first one, the current experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes. To your current position, then you go with
Yes,
the
yes. Your
last.
current position, then you go with the previous positions.
Okay. So currently I'm working I'm as a development engineer in telecare where I work on the development side. My role here is to create pipelines and create slave nodes and run builds using Mavens, using the Jenkins pipeline, Jenkins to run the CI/CD, and after we run and it's successful, I then dockerize and push to a Docker hub where the next stage is being followed by the next DevOps engineer. And at my previous project, I started as a solution architect. With time when we started implementing DevOps, I was included into the DevOps team where we were also building building packages and running the CI/CD as well in Jenkins.
Okay. So try to behave normal also. Okay, Samuel.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me what is Jira?
Say that again.
Jira. Zira.
Z
No,
E.
no. Samuel, which type of ticketing tool you have been worked on it? Is
I
it a
didn't get that.
no? Is it a service now or Jira tool? If you don't know.
Hello.
Hello, Samuel.
Yes.
Which type of ticketing tool you have been worked on till now?
What type of tools I've used?
No, ticketing tool. You will get an incidents and tickets, right, on daily basis.
Oh, what kind of ticket tools?
Yes, yes.
Yes, that I don't know what to say on that. What
Uh,
are the what are the ticketing tools that I could, I don't have an IT background.
you're not from IIT background.
Yes, no, I'm not from an IT background.
Okay. See,
Okay, that's why it is
uh,
facing problem.
See, Samuel, as you have been working on the CI/CD pipeline, so do you use a scripting or you do a declarative pipeline? What kind of pipeline do you use?
I use the regular pipelines. What I do is I just get I get the codes and everything from the developers and I run the project except setting up. I set up the Jenkins, I configure the Jenkins and set up the paths and everything, and then I just run whatever. Uh, I run the job based on the requirements sent by the developers. So the only files I've been able to write is I write YAML files, but on this end I haven't written any script.
But I think you will have to explain at least one script, and you should have to prepare on your own, and you will have to explain them that this kind of script that you use, so that they know that you are using such kind of a script.
So
Means you
can
know
I
that
say
language.
I use a Jenkins file is being written with what kind of script?
I don't know, but actually, what I know is at least you should have written one playbook for Docker, one
Uh-huh.
CI/CD pipeline, declarative pipeline with you, and you should by heart it, and you will have to tell them that you do this scripting. So that kind of thing you need to have with you.
Okay. Let me
Because
write
just
that.
if you just say that you are doing, but you don't know what kind of scripting you do or that pipeline, then it is of no use, I guess. Because then I
Okay.
can also say that I do the Jenkins pipeline, but I don't know. So that's why you need to put write some small pipeline, and you can explain them. That is much better. Same for the
Oh,
Docker building, image building.
okay. For the Docker image building, I think I could price
You write some playbook, right?
playbook. I do playbook and Ansible. I could. I'm going to revise today on how to do a playbook on Ansible because I have attended a class on that before.
Yeah. So just learn some this scripts, and it will be okay for you regarding
Okay.
that.
So I should learn the script. That will go because I want to
Yeah,
focus
at
on
least one script that you can explain to them that this is how
yeah.
you do your work.
See,
Okay.
coming to the scripted pipelines, we have two pipelines will be there. One is declarative pipeline and second one is scripted pipeline. Okay. As Deepak said, like you can choose one and you can by heart it and you can perform it. Okay.
Okay. So we said descriptive,
And
descriptive.
my strong suggestion was don't go with the declarative pipeline as of now. Present as per your knowledge, don't go for the declarative pipeline. Go with the scripted pipeline only. Okay.
Okay. Okay. All right.
It's easy to understand for you. So you can go with a scripted pipeline.
And
That's good.
Samuel daily give 3 4 hours in a study.
Say that again.
Daily give time 4 to 5 hours for study. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Chandrasekhar, can you explain means one example of a scripted pipeline so that it will be very clear and understandable for us?
Yeah,
As you are
like
have real experience, no, so it will be very helpful for us. Means uh, one example you can explain by sharing that script and how it works exactly, so it will be very
um,
clear for us.
yeah,
Not
yes,
in this session, or
yeah.
you can
Tomorrow,
plan tomorrow.
maybe tomorrow I will share it actually. But I will give you the like what is the difference between scripted and declarative. So, for
Okay.
example, like it's not should be same, but just for understanding, I'm giving. So, if I'm going to install any application with the Tomcat or MySQL, it should be the LAMP servers. Anybody have any knowledge on LAMP servers?
What like?
Lamp architecture means
Or any application server? Any application server?
it
Okay.
should have one front end of this
No, no, no.
applications.
Yeah. See. The thing is,
No, he's asking
uh,
about kind of JBoss or something, right?
no, no. Yes. It should be like that JBoss only. So.
Okay, not done, not
See,
done.
coming to the application, like if you want to build any application, we need a application server that is Tomcat or Nginx or JBoss. Okay, and and we need a DB like MySQL or MongoDB or anything, whatever it may be. And P means PHP. So it should be like that. LAMP server means Linux mission. So if it comes under the scripted pipeline, like for installation part, I can give Linux in Linux like application server. Just wait a minute. I will share you the screen also. Tomorrow I will give everything. Okay, no problem. Just I will
Okay,
give you
thank you.
the
Yeah, thank you.
just I will give you the like normal scenario. See, so declarative. See, if it was declarative, so I can write some code, right? So if it was in the shell script, like I can give the dash. Should I can give like that, and I in this here I can give that like application coming to the application server. I can give the Tomcat application, and after that I can give MySQL as a DB, and I can give here, I can give the server details, like it should be from the Google Cloud or whatever it may be, AWS, or I can give the or I can give the RabbitMQ. It's a message server. So in a declarative pipeline, so under this, I can open like this. And within the loop, we can install our multiple application, and we can do it actually. Okay. And coming to the scripted pipeline, for every service, we will open normally, like whatever it may be, like it should be that we can give all the services individually. Did you understand my point?
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
Yeah, here we can give all the services together, and coming to the scripted pipeline, we can give differently. But why when we use the declarative pipeline is
Hmm.
like if we are working with it should be interlinked process, like it should be the interlinked with the same server only, then we can go for the declarative pipeline. If we are using with the different services, we can go with the scripted pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow I will give you the full brief introduction. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow actually
Different.
we do one thing. We will also about the we will discuss about the real time projects also, because lots of question we can ask, but we can ask the questions in between the real time project session only.
No. I can come up with example projects, and I will explain you. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, we have
Yeah,
also
yeah.
some projects. Someone also complete the project. They will also show how to make this. Okay. And in this scenario, if he also facing any problem, how to make any error, then we will all help him. Then how can he
Mm.
create this one? And everyone have to do particular one by one. Then you can understand better, because live you can see what we asking, what type of topics we can see live. Okay. So that's why.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Marriage here. Venkat, I have one doubt. Actually, you said the declarative pipeline and scripted pipeline.
Mhm.
Declarative pipeline we will use for same services, and scripted pipeline we will use for different services. Correct?
No, not the services. Services are different here. Okay. It
Okay.
should be like most of the cases if it was communicated with each other, so we can go with the declarative pipeline mostly.
Okay.
So see, if we are going to hit the application, like if you come to Facebook application, when we go to the login page, it will go for the database to check the credentials or not, right? So
Okay.
every time it will connect, and it will available or not, it will check the database in the. So if comes under the file, or if it comes under the photos or anything, so it has to go to the database, and it will get the information at that point of time. Most of the cases it will communicate with the database, right?
Okay.
At that point of time, it will it doesn't it's not like that. So just for understanding purpose only, I'm explaining this, like it should be the short note only. Tomorrow I
Okay.
will give the brief discussion.
Okay, so sorry to ask you another question. Stages and nodes is there. No? What is stages and nodes? Declarative pipeline, we'll be using stages, or in scripted
No, no,
pipeline, we will use stages like
no,
that.
no. Any pipeline we can use the stages. Okay,
Oh,
it
any
should be
pipe.
the it should be we will do some test cases in a real time environment. Okay, after build.
Okay.
So but to perform those cases, we will do the test. We will do the test cases.
Mm, okay, okay.
We will create a stages there. So coming to the stages, like we will have a mostly we will have a three stages will be there, like test, uh, deploy, release. It should be like that. I will explain tomorrow.
Yeah, okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
See, the thing is coming to the real time and like real time and theoretical scenario, it should be the mostly so much difference will be there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Can you
Understood.
can you refer that link I shared with you right now?
Yeah, I'm going to refer.
Hmm. So tomorrow we can start real time, right?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, here this is Jashwant.
Yes.
Actually, I have a 3+ experience in .NET developer. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to shift to DevOps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My concern is either it is easy to learn or it will take time. What's the process I need to follow to learn the DevOps?
Basic
Yeah,
and
my strong
DevOps is
suggestion
a beginning. If
it
you
should be
want to
better
learn,
to go with the Azure DevOps.
Sorry. There is a lot of disturbance.
yes, you can learn, no problem. But it will
My
take
strong suggestion is it should be better to go with the Azure DevOps.
Azure DevOps. So, what is different between Azure DevOps and AWS, like AWS DevOps? In both cases, the clouding platform is different, right?
yes.
See, coming to Azure
Actually,
DevOps, we have a templates for each service, so it should automate.
okay. Actually, I have a
Hello.
little bit knowledge on AWS because in my previous organization, they given a training, so we used to use AWS like EC2 store S3 storage, all this. I have a little bit knowledge on AWS also.
Sorry, somewhere I drop off actually. Can you please explain again?
Actually, I have a little bit knowledge on AWS. In my previous organization, they given a training on AWS, so I
Mm,
have a basic knowledge on AWS also.
mm, okay.
See,
So
Jaswant, I have seen people who have trained on AWS, but they still get job in Azure DevOps as Azure. So
yeah,
it's not like if you will learn Azure, then you will get only job in Azure and you cannot get job in AWS. It's not that. You can
no,
get
Okay.
no,
job
no, no,
if you
no, no,
learn.
no, no, Deepak, the thing is, in Azure DevOps, we will have a predefined templates will be there. By using those predefined templates, we will automate the task actually. So here coming to the AWS, we have to use the cloud formation, or we have to use the like Terraform, or we will build the infrastructure. Coming to the here, like Azure DevOps, we cannot do anything. Like it should be automated. We can play with the templates only. Hello.
Yeah. I think nowadays, I think Azure also a lot of organization opting Azure also because previously Amazon were leading, but I think nowadays Google and as well as Azure are also leading in DevOps because a few others features are there.
No, when I started, yes, yes, okay, yes, correct. When I started my career, AWS was in the full form actually. So after that, Microsoft has introduced like normally in EC2 instance we have to install manually, right? Like applications or MySQL, whatever it may be, we are going to install manually. So in Microsoft Azure, they have implemented like when while we are creating the EC2 instance only, we can click on which package we needed, so it will automatically install and it will configure backend only. So he was implemented they was implemented in Azure to overcome these two actually. So Google Cloud came up with Kubernetes. So after that, Microsoft Azure came up with Azure DevOps. So it should be the competition world. So they are playing with us actually.
That is what I'm like. Just we need to understand what is cloud first, and then I think we can
Yes.
play with their services, because the main thing is to talk about an Azure purpose. Like, we talk about a real world also. So let's suppose 10 shop is there and you want to buy Apple. So someone is saying that 100 rupees, someone 120, and something like that. Let's suppose the second example is mango. So same maybe shop, Apple price will be 120 and mango price will be 120. Then other shop maybe Apple price is 140 and mango price is 100 rupees. So that's why we just whatever service they are doing it, they are providing it. We just on what they are doing it. They are using everything, and as per the cost, right? They are using their service. So that cost is also one of the critical factor to opting these all services in cloud world
Yes, yes.
nowadays, right? So when I was trained in AWS in 2019, so even my trainer also told me the same thing, that I think almost $2,000. You suppose that monthly $2,000 he saved while doing some this type of service. He moved to AWS to Azure few of the services, and he saved $2,000 a month from his organization. Then he also got some $500 as a benefit from organization. So it depends, right?
Yeah, small
Yeah,
small.
actually, in organization right now, they are using multi-cloud. Means they
Uh,
also use AWS, they also use Azure for some applications. So I think it is still complementary only. If you learn anything, it will still of you.
We will use AWS
Is
and
it
Google
like
Cloud
that
both.
anyone is going to win or anyone is going to lose? Means it's just
And
that.
for coming to the Malbaki, your request DevOps like Azure and AWS, maybe in some of days you will see that ADOps with Google also. So DevOps is a methodology. You need to the like Agile or waterfall
Yes, yes,
model.
yes.
So it is up to you what service you want and what service you want are comfortable. You are comfortable with Azure, go with the Azure DevOps. You are comfortable with Amazon, go with the Amazon. And same thing, the your organization or when you're going for interview, what they are using it, because basically nowadays every organization using both one. So if you're going to learn the methodology like concept, it will applicable for both. Only the thing is that service name is something change. Somewhere Amazon will say EC2 and Azure something, it's a name change, that's it. So process will be
And
same, concept will be same.
and just regarding your question related to DevOps. See in DevOps, every time new tools will keep on coming. So you will have to always keep on learning. It's not like
Yeah.
that you learn one thing today and it will be applicable for with your career. No, you will have to
Mm,
keep on learning. New tools keep on learning. So if you are interested in learning, then it is a good career for you.
Correct. And
no,
even like there's no hard coding, a lot of codings are there. So there's no coding is there, little bit coding, but it's still the configuration, hardware like that, right? Like Unix, all that. You are familiar with that, then I think everyone can do that. Everybody is using Facebook, right? So Facebook, see, almost 15 years, 16 years, almost Facebook is there. So same like Azure also, and even Amazon Cloud also. You just have to click and your work will be done, right?
Any question?
that's what
Yes.
Azure DevOps is doing actually, Vivek.
Yeah.
It has an templates. It should automate everything. That is
So that's why
Azure
now
and DevOps.
that's why I just a click. That's why they what they say. The slogan is what? Pay per click.
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
was the slogan. Because now they are doing what, because every organization now they want deployment in a fast manner. So that's why everything, if anybody is going to invest a lot of time to learn the things and do the lot of manual things, then it will again they have to pay, right? Right, suppose if you talk about almost 5 to 6 year or maybe 7 year back, so one team having 80 member, like 10 member is testing, 10 member, let's suppose developer, and then two project manager, and and so on, like, and like support 20% for production support. No, maintenance also will be there, right? So almost 80. Now if you think now, just pay and click, almost that team reduced by 15, like allow it's a 50 or 15 or maybe a 20 people, almost 60 people is job is gone, because it's totally automated. And in future it's not, I will not surprise, maybe it dropped down to 5,
No,
because if you see the AI all that coming is very
yes,
so
yes,
maybe that
yes,
also
yes,
will happen.
yes, I agree with you. Yes, it's AI will play major role actually.
Yeah. So that mean, if you are an IT and if you are from non-IT, you just have one thing in your mind, that you need to learn every day. Otherwise, IT is not for you. That is simple turn what I got from last 8 to 10 year of my career in IT.
That's very true.
Even freshers also getting same package as 6 years guy having same package. So
Yeah,
who are there with AI
correct.
fresher? Yes. One of my colleague was there. He was joined as a fresher. He was with a 6.3.6 package, and his sister was like she has a AI, so she placed with a 12 lakh package. So he was crying actually literally.
Yeah. Okay, let's move to another question. Yeah, anybody have another question?
Yeah, I have actually.
separate keys logins for the
They will
user.
create a role.
Yes, yes. If it was important project, if it was not there, so they will use with a common username and password, like username keys and
Okay. So okay, fine. We can meet next day.
Hey, hi, hello.
Yes.
Sir, my name is Nitin, and I was working in network engineer as DCL, and now I want to sir shift in DevOps engineer as a fresher.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, for fresher, scripting knowledge is required a must, or I can give interview without scripting knowledge.
you can give.
Okay.
Most of cases they cannot ask
Mhm.
you as a scripted, so it should be added advantage if you have a scripted language.
Okay. And sir, one more question. You, in interview as a fresher, they will ask me the concept, or they will ask me the command also to configure or to like the Git Jenkins. The command means concept or concept plus commands in interview.
Both they will ask actually.
I'm
Both.
asking in
Yes,
interview they will
you
ask
understood,
me the
understood.
concept. Okay.
They will ask the concept and some commands also. They will ask.
Yeah.
And you have a knowledge on Docker, right? They will ask some Docker commands. How if you can go with if you are going to write a file, they will ask for the structure also. If the freshers also, if coming to the experienced guy, they will give any
Mm-hmm.
task and they will ask for the perform. Like they will ask for the right in front of them. So it should be like that.
Okay, sir. One more question. In real time, DevOps engineer works with all tools in everyday lives or on separate tools. Because I don't know, that's why I'm asking.
Yes, DevOps people will use so many tools in their real time actually.
Okay.
So for the containerization, we will use for the Docker and Kubernetes. And coming to the continuous integration deployment, so we will use Jenkins. For continuous integration, we will use Maven. For source code repository, we will use Git. For
Okay.
continuous deployments, we will use Ansible. So it should be like that. So to automate the infrastructure, we will go for the uh, Terraform. So
Yes, yes, sir. Sir, my next question is actually I have completed from you to Bhupinder Sir Rajput the AWS Cloud and DevOps series, but I'm not that much confident to tackle the interview. So, can I request to everyone? Can we conduct the one project so I can explain in interview?
I think that is the
Small.
main motto. That is the main motto of Ram. I think Ram, is it
Mm,
correct?
Yes. And
okay, sir.
Monday we will start the real time also, means tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah. Um, For Monday onwards, we will start with that.
So everyone attend in morning time 8 a.m.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I have one
Hi, I
question.
have a question.
Ask.
Uh, Yeah, I have the same problem with the last person that just spoke. I'm in Eastern time and then I'm new as well. So I've taken AWS and DevOps classes. I've been doing interviews, but just to be able to, I just need help. Like we can just do CI/CD just like on one or two projects so that it's easy now. When taking interviews, it can help, but in class, learning how to use this tool. Now, there's no real life experience. Being able to like um, join all those tools, maybe in a real work environment. So that's where I need help as well. And when you guys talk about Monday, what time are you
So,
what
so you
what?
working you are working in ESTR, right?
Yeah, Eastern time.
Eastern time. So it will be at 10:30 p.m. for you. It's a night time for you, because if you talk about 8, it's
Okay.
for you 10:30 p.m. Sunday.
Okay. All right.
Is it okay?
Yeah, today, right? Yeah, that works for me.
Okay, that's great then.
Yeah, so are we gonna do something like that, or I'm just trying to understand what is going to happen with that session?
We directly jumped into the real scenario project. Whatever the scenario will be there, we will going to create it. We are, like, Jenkins, whatever things are there. So we are going to create it. Like Ram is there, and there are all others. Our friends are there. We can help each other, and we can start one project, and then we can build from scratch. Even installing everything, we can start from scratch. If someone is new also, even he can also start.
Okay,
What
thank
I
you. That
believe.
They
makes
can
sense.
live they
Thank-
see how the work is going on. So that's why I'm asking that 8 a.m. IST. Everyone comfortable morning timing?
No, sir. Evening time is better. 8 p.m.
Because we were thinking about the morning
Morning
session
time is
also.
better, I think, Ram. Few
Yeah,
of us are having
So,
right
I
now.
think we can
evening
provide
slot.
the even Ram is going to publish on YouTube also. If you miss that,
Hmm.
that I think you can
And
catch up
morning is
later
very
on.
good for you. You can learn anything in fresh mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
Mostly everyone will be free in the evening, Ram.
evening.
Ram, evening time will be better.
Yeah, evening time will be the better because morning time we will be going to office or office work will be there. So 9 to 6 everyone will be working actually.
Okay,
After
no
nine,
problem. What I can suggest, I think Jyoti also suggested, we take a poll in our Telegram group, and
Yeah,
then we can publish it. As per the
yeah. In
poll,
Telegram,
we will publish.
we post a one poll that morning at 8 p.m. Morning 8 a.m. or evening 8 a.m. Okay,
I think 8 a.m. is too late. If it is around 6 or 6:30, it would be fine
because
for
some
everyone, I
USA
think.
candidates they can easily join in morning time.
Yeah, but 8 a.m. is a little bit late for people who are working.
Yeah.
So maybe 7 or 6:30, anything
Okay, okay,
around that time.
okay. Fine. Let me do one thing. We will start maybe then two batches. Then we have to do this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think because see, the problem is that in one batch, I think we have because we are using maybe a GoTo meeting or
Hmm.
maybe Zoom, or maybe let's suppose this Google Meet. So I think a lot of people will not engage. So mostly, I think 20 to 50% will be there. Then there will be a useful session. Otherwise, there'll be a
Hmm.
fish market.
Yeah.
What I believe.
Yeah. 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 Definitely. So okay, fine. We will post one poll also in the link. Okay, and tomorrow morning session also. I think I will share the link, and if anyone agree, then morning sessions link also I will share. And evening you can also continue, no problem. Okay, so two session we will start. If you want to join, you can join both sessions also. Okay,
Okay.
both sessions started. Don't worry. So okay, fine. We will meet tomorrow once again. Okay.
Ram, one question. For tomorrow, which project are we going to discuss? Is it the multi-tier application so that we'll just
Yeah,
go
you
through
can
it
share
once?
your screen or you can show
It
how
would be
to use.
multi-tier, right?
Yeah,
The
Yes.
project that we're doing.
and its
Okay, okay.
introduction part also I shared in the group, so you can also check out this also. Okay,
Ram, which cloud are we going to use? AWS or Azure?
AWS right now.
AWS.
Azure we will
We
Okay.
will
try.
see.
Let's see, no problem.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm AWS guy, so
if
that's works for me.
anyone
Thank
Azure guy also, they will also help you, don't worry. There are 60 to 700 peoples are there community, so definitely someone definitely help you, so don't worry about that.
you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, correct. The purpose is to everyone have to help everybody. Otherwise, if somebody will be a you know uh, because everybody is just looking for a job or maybe looking for a change. Because I'm also like Ram also having like 3 year experience, I have 4 year experience in IT world. I'm also having 8 year experience. Not a lot of others also there who are having experience other technology, but they
different
understand the
experience they have.
concept.
Yes.
Okay, I think it's a good time to bind up. So
Yeah, yeah.
good night, guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank you
everyone.
everyone. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Have a nice day.